Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Congratulations to all Nigerians. The Super Eagles of Nigeria is in the finals of the African Cup of Nations. It's not a small achievement, it's a big deal. The last time Nigeria was at the final of African Cup of Nations was 11 years ago in 2013, and President Goodluck Jonathan was our president. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's emergence as president was seen as a breath of fresh air. He was the first democratically elected minority to lead Nigeria. So his emergence was seen as a big deal. Coming from one of the smallest tribes in Nigeria, and coming from one of the smallest states, Bayelsa State, was a sign that indeed Nigeria is a country ready for the world. That's the kind of American dream that people talk about, that we can have what is called the Nigerian dream. But that dream was cut short when two of the three major ethnic groups conspired against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan and ensured that he was removed from office in 2015, largely on the allegation of corruption. But those who accuse Jonathan of corruption, they are the people in power to date, and they have been found out to be the most corrupt of all Nigerians, in the sense that Transparency International has indicated that corruption has been worse in the past 8.5 years. But that is not where I'm headed. I'm headed in this video to say, or for us to discuss, how is it that Nigeria has been successful with its Super Eagles, but Nigeria is a failed state, or on the verge of being declared a failed state? Because if you look at all the indices of a failed state, if you look at the reasons why Somalia is regarded as a failed state, Nigeria fits the parameters to be declared as a failed state. So Nigeria, you can rightly say it's a failed state. Go and look at the parameters of what makes a failed state. You will see that Nigeria fits into the picture effectively, going by what has been happening in the country in the last few years. So why is it that Super Eagles of Nigeria had been successful, or have been successful, while Nigeria as a nation is a failed state? The reason why Super Eagles have been successful while Nigeria is a failed state is because Nigeria is not run to be a successful state, whereas Super Eagles are run to be a successful team. This is because for you to be successful in any endeavor, you must set aside sentiments. You must look at what will give you the best of the result. What are the decisions that you have to take that will give you the best result? In Nigeria Super Eagles, we know that if we have the best of our players, if we have the best of our team, we can conquer Africa and the world. And that is what we have done with the Super Eagles, especially those that manages the Super Eagles. If you look at the Super Eagles team, from the goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali to Lukman, the striker, and look at all the players in the team, from Bright Osayi to Victor Osimhen, Alex Iwobi, Kelechi Iheanacho, Olayena, and what have you. These are players who are playing football in the best of leagues around the world, and they are successful. They know what they are doing. So you have players who are the best in their positions put in strategic positions in the Super Eagles, and they have been delivering results since the Nations Cup started. This is the best being put in the best of their capacities and abilities, and they are delivering results. Now, that is why they are successful. They are successful because the best are fitted into the best of their positions and being coordinated well, and they are achieving results. And the whole world is hailing them. Nigerians are celebrating from all political and ethnic divide. They are in the finals. We pray they win. But their success so far is an indication of what you can achieve as a nation if you are organized like the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But Nigeria is a failed state because Nigeria don't want to be organized like the Super Eagles. The same characters that are hailing Super Eagles, congratulating them, will not allow Nigeria to be run like the Super Eagles. Because if you run Nigeria like the Super Eagles, many of them will not have any space in leadership. Because it means that you are running a country that will be based on competence, capacity, integrity, and what have you. So they will not allow Nigeria to be run like Super Eagles. But Nigeria cannot make any headway, and Nigeria will continue to be a failed state. Mark my word, Nigeria will continue to be a failed state until Nigerians began to run their country like the Super Eagles. What does it mean? Until we begin to elect our leaders based on their capacity, competence, integrity, instead of religion and ethnicity, we will not be able to achieve the kind of result that Super Eagles used to achieve. You cannot, because we are beclouded by sentiment in our choices. I agreed that in the last election, Nigerians might have voted in a particular way, but the system rigged their choice out. But if Nigeria really wanted a change, Nigerians would have gone to the street and ensure that their choice prevailed. But because Nigerians accepted whatever was handed down to them by INEC, it therefore means that Nigerians are complicit in what happened in the 2023 presidential election and the other elections that took place. So Nigerians cannot extricate themselves from what happened in INEC, because if Nigerians had said to INEC, enough is enough, then they would have been able to enthrone competency, capacity, and integrity in 2023, but they failed to do so. So Nigeria will continue to be a failed state until Nigerian people decide that the country must be run like Super Eagles of Nigeria. It must be run devoid of sentiment, devoid of ethnicity, devoid of religion, but basically run on competence, capacity, integrity, and following the due process. And what is following the due process? Following the due process means that you can see the Super Eagles, they follow all the rules and regulations of the referee, the rules and regulations of CAF. That is how Nigeria should be run. There must be due process in the election, in the selection process of the leadership of Nigeria. Therefore means there have to be electoral reform to reform the process of leadership that will be so flawless that after every election, Nigerians will be sure that it is the candidates that they want that are occupying the positions that are vacant, and not those that were imposed by the electoral authority or by the powers that be. So that is the lesson to learn from the success of Super Eagles of Nigeria reaching the finals of the Nations Cup in 11 years. 2013 was the last time Nigeria was at the finals of the Nations Cup, and Nigeria won it. We pray that Super Eagles get it right again and win it again in this competition. But already they have given us a lesson to learn in terms of our leadership choices as a nation. The choice is for us to make, either to choose failure or to choose success, either to choose the direction of the Super Eagles or we continue the way that we have been going in the past how many years, how many decades that has led us to share the same podium with Somalia as a failed state. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel and you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.